So you're a dog owner in Delray Beach, and you know life here is pretty active and social, right? Well, finding the right trainer is what makes it possible to enjoy everything this awesome city has to offer with your dog. Let's walk through exactly how to do that.
Just picture it for a second. You're walking down a busy Atlantic Avenue, weaving through all the outdoor dining and happy people. With a little bit of training, that whole scene goes from stressful to just a complete joy. So let's talk about how we get you there.
Here's what we're going to cover. We'll look at what makes training in Delray a bit different, go over the main methods and formats, talk about costs and credentials, give you the essential questions you need to ask a potential trainer, and wrap up with some local rules and resources.
First things first, let's talk about the environment here. Delray Beach isn't just any city. It's so active and walkable, and that creates some very specific situations that your dog needs to be ready for.
You know, to really thrive here, a dog has to master some unique skills. Think about it. Staying calm on a sidewalk that's lined with restaurant patios, or not getting distracted by joggers on the greenway. And what about handling polite greetings from neighbors without jumping all over them? If you live in a condo, calm behavior in those tight spaces is a must.
Okay, next up, let's get into the basics. Understanding the different ways to train and the types of programs out there is really the first step to figuring out what you and your dog actually need.
You're going to hear a lot about positive reinforcement, and for good reason. It's an effective and humane way to train. By using rewards like a treat or just some praise, you're not just teaching commands, you're building a real bond of trust with your dog. It's perfect for creating a happy, reliable companion in a community like ours.
So, which format is best? It honestly depends on your goals. Group classes are easier on the wallet and fantastic for socialization practice. But if you're dealing with specific issues at home, like your dog goes crazy when the doorbell rings or loves to countersurf, private sessions give you a plan that's tailored to fix those problems right where they happen. And there are a few other options too. Day training is a great choice if you're really short on time. Board and train programs are more of an intensive, immersive experience for bigger behavior goals. And for more complex issues like fear or anxiety, you'll definitely want to find a trainer who specializes in behavior modification.
All right, let's talk about the practical stuff, money and qualifications. We're going to look at what you should expect to pay around Delray and how to tell if a trainer actually knows what they're doing.
This chart gives you a pretty good snapshot of the average training costs in Palm Beach County. You know, a full set of puppy classes might be a couple $100, while a single private lesson is usually over $100. And then those more comprehensive programs, like a board and train, are a much bigger investment, as you can see.
So just looking at these numbers and thinking about your own dog and your budget, which one of these seems like it might be the most logical starting place for you two?
You've probably seen this alphabet soup of letters after a trainer's name. They're way more than just letters. The dog training industry isn't regulated, so these certifications are how you know that a trainer has actually committed to rigorous testing and continuing education. Especially for serious behavior stuff, a credential like a CDBC shows they have some really specialized expertise. Okay, once you've got a short list of trainers, it's time to interview them. Coming in prepared with the right questions is going to help you find someone who is not just skilled, but who's also the right fit for you and your dog. Think of this as your essential checklist. You want to confirm they use positive methods and ask exactly how they'll tailor a plan for your dog and your life in Delray. It's absolutely crucial to ask about their credentials, how you'll both measure progress, and what all the costs are. Oh, and if you're dealing with something like fear, asking if they'll work with your vet is a great sign of a true professional.
Being a great dog owner in Delray also means being a great neighbor. So let's finish up by going over the local rules you need to know, and some of the best spots to put all that new training to good use.
Here is a number every single dog owner in Delray needs to remember: 6 feet. That's the standard leash length required in all public spaces, from the downtown sidewalks to local parks. It's such a simple rule, but it's all about safety and control for everyone. A few other key rules to keep in mind. A current rabies vaccination is required by law. And this is a big one for our area. Dogs are not allowed on the public beaches in Delray. Also, just be mindful of barking. It can actually become a nuisance violation, especially in condos or neighborhoods where houses are close together.
So where can you go to practice these new skills? Delray has some fantastic spots. You can work on focus around all the trail distractions at Delray Dunes Natural Area. The fenced-in zone at Veterans Park is perfect for safely practicing off-leash recall, and the pads at Lake Ida Park are just ideal for teaching your dog to stay calm around joggers, ducks, and other people.
And, this really says it all. The goal isn't just about obedience. It's about raising a confident, happy dog who can fit right into the active, fun lifestyle we have here in Delray Beach.
Putting in this effort now is going to pay off every single day. We wish you the absolute best in your search. Go enjoy those peaceful walks, those relaxed visits to your favorite outdoor cafe, and that amazing partnership that you're going to build by having clear, positive communication with your dog.